Have you ever wondered where certain things in our everyday lives come from? Or how about medicine that treats common symptoms all the way up to cancer? Well, there is one common factor amongst all of those things, the rainforest. The rainforest is a living ecosystem, in fact, is one of the Earth's oldest living ecosystems. They are mainly found in dense tropical areas with a heavy amount of rainfall. With that bit of information so far, I want to explain why I chose this topic. The overall reason why I chose the rainforest is I want to inform why the rainforest is important to our ecosystem and our way of life. To some, it may not seem like it's important, but once you dig into the subject more and the more information found out about it, it really can be interesting. To me, the rainforest is interesting because it's something that has so many factors to it. Another reason is I love tropical places, animals, plants, flowers, etc. Even though my major is early childhood education, this topic has always sparked an interest in me. To understand the rainforest, 3 topics will be discussed: history, products, and preservation. So, in order to discuss what the rainforest can do for us, you need to know the background of it. Rainforests have been around for thousands, perhaps even millions of years. Most rainforests are found on the continent of South America. Others can be found on the continents of Africa and Asia. Rainforests thrive in warm and moist climates. That is why these locations of rainforests can be found between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. Like I said before, most rainforests are found in South America. Brazil is home to 30% of the rainforest. The warm climate in Brazil is a key factor. Without warm and moist climates, rainforests wouldn't be able to survive. Thanks to those warm climates, rainforests are able to produce their own moisture, rain. Rainforests are their own functioning ecosystem. It keeps itself alive. The exact name of this process is called transpiration. Thanks to trees called canopy trees, they produce up to 200 gallons of water each year. Because they are located in the tropics, the transpiration process, a very dense and thin cloud is produced over the rainforest, and it contributes to the rainforest's warm and humid climate. But the rainforest isn't only known for trees and its warm climate, but also plants and animals. With the rainforest being so large, you can probably take a guess and already know it's home to many other things, plants and animals. First, let's talk about what animals you could expect to find in rainforests. A common view everyone will know will stick to. First, the Bengal tiger. They like densely forested parts of the rainforest, and they are part of the endangered species list. Poachers like to hunt them for their beautiful fur coats. Second, toucans. They live in the canopy of the trees, they like the wide open space of the rainforest, and they like to eat throughout the rainforest. Third, the red-eyed tree frog. One of the most common frogs from the rainforest. They live in the trees of the rainforest, but they start out as tadpoles in the ponds below. Did you know they sleep by day? And they'll eat anything they can fit in their mouth. And finally, parrots. This is one animal many will be familiar with. These are also common in the United States as pets in zoos, shows, etc. They are brightly colored and beautiful and very intelligent. They eat seeds, fruit, nectar, and even sometimes small animals. The rainforest is home to thousands of animals. Those are just a few many are familiar with. Some are close to being endangered or are on the endangered species list. But animals are not the only ones who live there. Many plants call the rainforest home. There is a great abundance of plants in the rainforest. Many of these plants are links to medicines that are very beneficial to us, but with disappearances of many animals and plants, resources we use that come from the rainforest will be lost, and we will lose vital resources needed for certain remedies and products. Rainforests are usually very well known for their beauty of magnificent plants and animals, but not what they produce. Medicine is one very important resource that comes from the rainforest. Most medicine comes from the plants of the rainforest. Here are a few where the names you might not recognize, but the use and description of them might be a little bit familiar with. First, curare. Use of this is a skeletal muscle relaxant and usually is done by a trained anesthesiast or anesthesiologist. Diogenin can be found in steroids and hormones. Quinine, this is used in the treatment of malaria. Respirin treats high blood pressure. And Strophanthus treats heart problems and high blood pressure and also stimulates the heart. And if you didn't know, medicinal plants found in the rainforest can also help treat cancer. 70% of plants that come from the rainforest are active against cancer cells. And drugs that fight cancer today is 25%, and they only come from the rainforest. But as many know, the rainforests all over the planet are disappearing, and with that, so will medicinal plants. Plants are not the only resources that we use that come from the rainforest. Little things in our everyday lives possibly come from the rainforest, and we may never even know it. Food is a major one. Many everyday foods we eat come from the rainforest. Pineapples, oranges, grapefruits, bananas, and so much more. Ingredients for coffee can also be found in the rainforest. Another food item that just about everybody loves is found in the rainforest, and that is chocolate. Cocoa beans are the ingredient in chocolate. Cocoa beans come from the cocoa tree, which is found in the rainforest. A few other foods are cinnamon and sugar. Without the rainforest, these foods might not be available to us. There are just many examples that prove why the rainforest is important. Now that we know what comes from the rainforest and what it can produce, it's important that we help preserve it. Even though rainforests are popular and very well known amongst everyone, they are disappearing, and that's a true fact. Rainforests are disappearing at a very quick rate. A main reason why they are disappearing is because of companies, mainly by logging companies. They come in and cut down trees and sell the wood all over the world. Trees are the life source of the rainforest. It's what makes it a forest. Many other factors contribute to the disappearance of the rainforest: mining, oil companies, ranching, etc. Rainforests are an important part of our ecosystem and our planet. According to an article on Nourishing the Planet, which is found on worldwatch.org, there are 5 services that the rainforest supports in our entire ecosystem. 1. Nutrient cycling and soil formation. 2. Rainmaking. 3. Regulating climate and air quality. 4. Provisioning goods. And 5. Sustaining culture. Those 5 help our planet and ecosystem. It makes everything whole. With the danger of the rainforest disappearing and facts being known, how can prevention or disappearance be prevented? Well, there are many organizations where you can donate money if you want to that will go straight to helping save the rainforest. One foundation is the Rainforest Foundation. They are committed to preserving the rainforest for the indigenous people who live there still. It's their home. You can go on their website to learn more. Another way to find out more information on how to save the rainforest is through a restaurant called Rainforest Cafe. They offer knowledge about organizations to donate and how the rainforest is important to our ecosystem. They immerse you in a rainforest setting for an experience. The summit helps them see how they can help. They even offer educational programs for schools so students can learn about conservation, endangered species, and ecosystems. So, if you get a chance, go to the Rainforest Cafe, enjoy the experience, and take a chance to learn what you can do. So in conclusion, there are many ways for us to help out to preserve the rainforest. If it's something many are interested in, find the best suitable way to help that you find. The rainforest is a valuable part of our ecosystem and our way of life. With all the information I've talked about, hopefully you might have a better insight about the rainforest. Once one thinks about it, you realize how important it really is and how it can affect our way of life. I hope some will take what I've talked about, where rainforests are, what they produce, and how you can help preserve, and will consider helping someday. Maybe one day you'll find the need to help the rainforest and remember what I've talked about. You don't have to use only what I've given you, but do your own research on the rainforest and come to your own conclusion about what to do. Same with finding a foundation that suits yourself if you want to donate. It really is a great cause. The rainforest is a beautiful and magnificent place, and it deserves to be saved. Thank you.
Killed it.